So you want to start an online business. That's fantastic. I'm really excited for you because starting an online business is the first of many steps to finding your own personal freedom. And you get to set your own schedule. You get to do the things that are important to you through this online business. Now, if you want to start something online, you have to figure out how to make an actual website. Now, there's a lot of tools on how to actually make websites. There's tools out there that make it easy to build your own website, to put something online. But if you want to know more about your business, you're going to want to learn about what is behind these tools, what allows these tools to even exist. And to do that, you have to learn how to code. You have to learn basic programming, at least some HTML and some CSS, to actually bring a website to life. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be a master at it to do well as an online entrepreneur. But what it does mean is you have to take some time to learn how to code. Just like you took some time to learn how to read and you took some time to learn how to write. Doesn't mean that you're a professional writer or a professional speaker, but you do know how to use those tools to communicate with everyone. And in order for you to be successful as an entrepreneur, you have to learn the tools necessary to build a website that communicates for you. And it brings people together and solves problems for you. Now, you won't understand the next thing without understanding the software. You won't understand what's needed to build what you're trying to build without understanding the software behind it. For example, if I asked you to build a house, now you might already intuitively have an understanding of what goes into building a house. Now, if I asked a house builder to build a house, that person would have a much better understanding than I would. They would probably have a better understanding than you might, right? Unless you are a house builder. But all three of us would have the understanding of generally what goes into building a house. That's because we've seen it done before, and we've heard about it, and we interact with it, we feel it. We go in houses. So building something like that is really not that complicated to us. We can intuitively understand it. If somebody told us it would cost $1 million to build a house, we'd be like, no way. If somebody told us it would cost $50 to build a house, we would also say, no way, right? Now, software is kind of like that. Somebody could tell you it costs way too much or way too little, but without having a base understanding of what it means to build software, you'll never actually be able to value it correctly. And that's one key component of it. The other side of it is, if you've never built software before, you wouldn't know how to manage somebody who does, because you don't know how to speak their language. Just like if I was trying to have you do something that you're really good at and I know nothing about, I would not know how to tell you how to do it, even if I have a general idea of how to tell you how to do it. I might be able to give you an idea of what I want, but then you would take that idea, make it yours, and make it better than what I had an idea for, because I only had the idea. I didn't know how to execute it. Now, if I knew how to execute it, it'd be a different conversation, because then it's you executing it instead of me, versus me just having you do it for me, you executing it for me. Then everything that I know or everything that I need is now in your hands, and I have no control over it, and you can take it however you want to take it. Building software is much like that. If you hand it over to somebody else and you don't have the basic understanding of what's behind it, or even more of an advanced understanding of what's behind it, you're just going to be at the mercy of whoever's building it for you. Whether you trust them or not, that's not even the point. Whether they're hired or not, They could be your business partner. They could be your best friend. They could be the best thing ever. But if you don't understand how it works, your business, your online enterprise will suffer as a result. One last point is the future. Seeing where things are coming and understanding the underlying technology is going to be a crucial role to doing that. So what I recommend to you, the entrepreneur who's out there looking for that next level, learn how to code. You can learn how to code through a variety of sources around the world and online. You can do it in person, you can do it offline, you can do it inline, you can do it anywhere. Just learn how to code and learn as best as you possibly can, because it's going to be such a crucial skill for you to cultivate within your own business, and then you'll start to think like a software developer does, which is thinking in terms of automation and elimination. Elimination of redundant work. Automation of, can we just do this better and never have to touch it again? Do it once, never have to do it again. Those kind of work hand in hand in a way. I want you to learn how to code because it's important for your business, but it's also important for the future of businesses. So many businesses are going to have code as a core of how that business works. It's one of many things, but it's definitely one of the most important. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Justin Mitchell, and I teach people how to code, of course. But even if you take a course from me, it doesn't matter. I just want you to learn how to code. That's what's important here. I teach how to code because I love it. It's one of the things that I'm actually good at too. But so I combined love and skill, and I was able to build this business that teaches entrepreneurs like yourself how to code. But you shouldn't stop at me. There's many sources that you can learn how to code from, and those are the things, that's what I'm telling you. You need to go after it. If you really want to be an online entrepreneur, if you really want to have a business, a cutting edge business, learning how to code is a crucial step to that. Thanks again so much for watching. I'm really excited for you, because once you make that decision that you are going to learn how to code, your life's not going to be the same. I promise you. Take care.